What if you could start a business with no idea, no experience, and no industry knowledge and use AI to fill every single gap? That's exactly what I tried to find out. I gave myself one rule. I could use any AI tool I wanted. I could not use my existing contacts, my existing reputation, or any knowledge from businesses I've already built. I was going in as a complete beginner with AI as my only advantage. 30 days, one AI built business. And I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, what the AI got brilliantly right, what it got completely wrong, what genuinely surprised me, and what this experiment tells us about the future of starting a business in 2026. Because here's the thing. I think most people are either wildly overestimating what AI can do for business or wildly underestimating it. And almost nobody is giving you the honest, in the trenches, here's what actually happened version. That's this video. Let's go. Let me explain exactly how I structured this experiment because the setup matters. I gave AI the following brief. Find me a business opportunity that can be started with under £500, has genuine demand in 2026, can be operated primarily online or semi-remotely, and has a realistic path to £1,000 per month within 90 days. I use ChatGPT for strategy and planning, Claude for writing and content, Midjourney for visual assets, and a combination of automation tools, Zapier and Make, for building basic operational systems. I did not tell the AI what industry I wanted. I did not give it a pre-existing idea. I asked it to find the opportunity and then to help me build everything required to pursue it. The AI's recommendation surprised me. After analyzing current market trends, search volume data, competitive landscapes, and startup cost requirements, it recommended a niche digital service business specifically, creating and selling AI-generated children's personalized storybooks. Here's why this made sense according to the AI's analysis. Demand for personalized children's content is growing strongly. The production cost using AI image and text generation tools is extremely low. The product is digital, no inventory, no shipping, the margins are high, and the market is fragmented with no dominant player owning the space. I'll be honest, my first reaction was skepticism, but I committed to the experiment. If I was going to test AI's ability to build a business, I had to actually follow its recommendations rather than second guessing them with my own assumptions. So AI generated personalized children's storybooks. Let's build it. Week 1. Building everything. Day 1. Business name and branding. I asked ChatGPT to generate 20 potential business names for a personalized children's storybook brand targeting parents of 3 to 8-year-olds. It gave me 20 options with reasoning for each. I picked one, asked it to develop a brand identity, brief color palette, tone of voice, target customer profile, and used that brief to generate a logo and visual assets in Midjourney. Total time, 3 hours. Total cost, $0 beyond my existing AI subscriptions. Day 2, product development. I used ChatGPT to write the template structure for a personalized storybook, a 20-page story where the child's name, physical description, and a chosen theme could be customized. I used Claude to refine the language into age-appropriate, genuinely engaging prose. I used Midjourney to generate the illustration style I wanted, warm, hand-drawn aesthetic, and created sample pages. The quality genuinely surprised me. The story was charming, the illustrations were beautiful, and the personalization mechanic worked exactly as intended. Day 3 to 4. Pricing and sales platform. I asked ChatGPT to analyze competitor pricing, calculate my costs, and recommend a pricing structure. It recommended a tiered model, a basic digital PDF version at £12, a premium version with additional pages, and a hardcover print on demand option at £28. I set up an Etsy shop, the platform with the most built-in traffic for this type of product, and listed the first 3 story themes. Day 5. Marketing setup. I asked AI to create a content marketing strategy for reaching parents on Instagram and Pinterest, the platforms with the highest concentration of my target audience. It generated a 30-day content calendar, caption templates, and hashtag strategy. I used Canva and AI tools to create the first week of content. By end of week 1, I had a named, branded, operational business with 3 products listed on a platform with existing traffic, a marketing strategy, and a content pipeline ready to execute. That would have taken me weeks without AI. It took 5 days with it. Week 2 is where the experiment got genuinely interesting, because week 2 is where the gap between AI planning and real-world execution became visible. The first problem: no sales. By the end of week 1, I had 3 listings live on Etsy. By end of week 2, 0 sales. Not low sales. 0. I went back to the AI. I described the situation and asked it to diagnose the problem. Its analysis was actually quite good. The listings had weak SEO optimization. The titles and tags were not matching how people actually search for personalized children's books on Etsy. The product photography static AI generated images was not competitive with the lifestyle photography that successful Etsy sellers used. And the reviews count was 0, which suppressed Etsy's algorithm from showing the listings to potential buyers. All accurate diagnoses, and all things the AI had not flagged in week 1. Here's what I learned from this. AI is excellent at building the structure of a business, the brand, the product, the platform setup, the marketing strategy. It is significantly less good at anticipating the specific friction points that only become visible when real customers interact with a real product in a real marketplace. The AI built a theoretically sound business. Reality revealed the gaps. Week 3, fixing the gaps. I used the AI's diagnosis to make changes, rewrote all the Etsy listing titles and tags using keyword research, asked ChatGPT to write new product descriptions specifically optimized for Etsy search, created a promotion offering the first 3 customers a significant discount in exchange for an honest review. By end of week 3, 4 sales. Total revenue, £48. First reviews, 3 5-star ratings that immediately improved the listing's algorithmic ranking. The flywheel was starting, slowly but starting. Week 4, the algorithm started working. With reviews in place and optimized listings, Etsy's search algorithm began surfacing the products to relevant buyers. Week 4 generated 11 sales. Total revenue for the week, £132. Total revenue for the month, £180. Not £1,000 per month, the target the AI had set, but the trajectory was unmistakably positive. Sales in week 1, 0. Week 2, 0. Week 3, 4. Week 4, 11. The growth curve was steep. Total cost for the month. AI tool subscriptions I already had, 0 incremental cost. Etsy listing fees, approximately £8. Print on demand test order to check quality, £22. Total startup cost of the entire business, £30. Gross profit on the £180 revenue, approximately £120. Return on startup investment, 400% in month 1. Now, let me be completely honest about what these numbers do and don't tell you. They tell you that an AI-built business can get off the ground fast. The speed from 0 to first sale was genuinely impressive. The cost to start was almost nothing. And the business model worked. People wanted the product, they paid the price, they left positive reviews. What they don't tell you is that £180 in month 1 is not a business. It's a promising start. Scaling from 180 to 1,000 and beyond requires things that AI cannot do for you. Consistent marketing execution, customer relationship building, product expansion based on real customer feedback, operational efficiency as volume increases. AI built the business, a human has to run it. Right, let me give you the honest breakdown of what I learned, what AI is genuinely brilliant at and what it still cannot do. What AI can do brilliantly. Opportunity identification. The business idea itself, personalized children's storybooks, was genuinely good. The AI's analysis of market demand, competitive landscape, and startup cost was accurate and well reasoned. Finding opportunities is something AI does extremely well in 2026. Speed of execution. What would have taken weeks of manual work, branding, product development, platform setup, marketing strategy took days. The speed advantage of AI assisted business building is real and significant. Content at scale. Writing product descriptions, social media captions, email sequences, customer communications AI generates this content faster and at comparable quality to most human writers for standard business content. The content output that would have required hiring someone can now be produced by one person with AI assistance. Strategy and problem solving. When the business hit problems, weak Etsy SEO, no reviews, poor conversion, the AI's diagnosis was genuinely useful and accurate. Using it as a strategic thinking partner rather than just a content generator adds real value. What AI cannot do, replace real market feedback. The AI's initial plan missed the specific friction points that only became visible through real customer interaction. No amount of AI planning eliminates the need to launch, observe, and adjust based on what actually happens. Build genuine relationships. Customer loyalty, the thing that turns a one-time purchase into a repeat buyer and a referrer, is built through human connection. Authentic communication. Personal responsiveness. The feeling that there's a real person behind the business who genuinely cares. AI can assist with this. It cannot replace it. Provide consistent execution. AI can create a 30-day content calendar in minutes. It cannot post the content consistently, respond to comments thoughtfully, and maintain the human presence that builds a real audience. That requires a human showing up repeatedly. Make genuinely creative leaps. The AI's ideas were good. They were not exceptional. The most memorable brands, the most distinctive products, the most compelling stories, these emerge from genuine human creativity and perspective that AI can assist but not replicate. Here is what I think this experiment actually tells us about starting a business in 2026. The barrier to starting has never been lower. If you have an idea, or even if you don't and need AI to help you find one, you can go from zero to operational business in a week with minimal startup cost. With AI filling the gaps in skills you don't have: design, copywriting, strategy, market research. The barriers that use to stop ordinary people from starting businesses, the cost of hiring specialists, the time required to build infrastructure, the knowledge required to navigate platforms and marketing are significantly reduced, not eliminated. Reduced, but the barriers that matter most, the ones that actually determine whether a business succeeds, have not changed. You still need to show up consistently. You still need to respond to real customer feedback and adapt. You still need to build genuine relationships with customers who could buy from anyone and choose to buy from you. You still need to solve problems that nobody anticipated, including the AI. What AI has done is compress the startup phase. It has reduced the time and cost of getting to the point where the real work of building a business begins, and that is genuinely significant. My honest recommendation: use AI to start faster. Use it to fill skill gaps. Use it to generate options and strategies you'd never have thought of alone. But don't mistake the start for the business. The business is what you build after the AI has helped you launch through showing up, adapting, and doing the work that no algorithm can do on your behalf. 30 days. One AI built business. £180 in month one revenue, 400% return on startup cost, and a business that, if I continued, had a clear and realistic path to £1,000 per month by month 3. Not because AI is magic, but because AI compressed the most time-consuming and skill-dependent parts of starting a business into days rather than months. And because the underlying business model, personalized digital products with high margins and no inventory, was genuinely good. The future of starting a business in 2026 is human plus AI. Not AI instead of human. Not human instead of AI. The combination. AI gives you the speed, the scale, and the skill gap filling that used to require a team or significant budget. You give it the judgment, the relationship building, the creative direction, and the consistent execution that no AI can replicate. That combination, available to anyone with a phone and an internet connection, is one of the most significant entrepreneurial opportunities in history. If this experiment gave you something useful, and I genuinely hope it gave you more than one thing subscribed to this channel, every week I do the experiments, run the numbers, and give you the honest results so you can make better decisions with your own time and money. Drop a comment below. Would you try building a business with AI? What would you build? I genuinely want to know, and I read every single comment. I'll see you in the next one.